Hey everyone, for today's video I'm going to be doing my eye look using the LauraGeller Your Natural palette. This look is going to be perfect for any of you who are over 50. And for the purpose of this video, I did something a little bit different. I went ahead and did the rest of my makeup so I could just concentrate on doing my eyes. So the first thing I need to do is just put a little bit of eyeshadow primer on my eyes, and we are going to use this right here. This is the LA Girl Pro Prime Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Sheer Nude. So I'm going to grab some of that and put it on my finger. And I'm going to get my disposable beauty sponge. I'm going to go ahead and put some on the other eye. And give me one moment to grab that sponge and we will get that blended out. Alright, let's blend that out. I'm trying to move my hair out of the way. I just want to make sure that's very well blended out. We are doing a very brown neutral look. I'm sure most of you have seen this palette. She's definitely an oldie goldie. But just in case you have not seen this palette before, that is what she looks like. So let me just grab a couple of brushes that I'm going to need and let's dive into this look. Okay, I don't have the correct brush that I want to use, which is a small shader brush because it's dirty. So in my last look I used a few of those brushes, and of course I didn't remember to clean them, but I have other clean brushes, so we're just going to work with what we have. So I'm going to use the Luxie 209 large shader brush, which, like I mentioned, is not the correct brush to use, but we are just going to work with it. Now I'm just going to kind of decide what I want to do on my eyes. I want to keep it really simple. I kind of want to just do where I just put a shade on the outer corner and a shade in the inner corner here and do something in the middle. Now keep in mind I do not have a shimmery shade in that palette whatsoever. So will I end up having to dip into another palette? I don't know. We'll see. So I think what I will do is I want to go in, and of course there was a little sheet that came with this. I had all the names, so I actually know there's names on the back. So there are names. So I'm going to go in with, I kind of want to go in with this shade here, which I believe is called Beige. So we're going to just dip into that. Now, this is not going to be as easy to do with this big, large shading brush. Yeah. Just going to have to be really careful because this is definitely not the right brush. And I'm just going to dab that on. I am going to have to look into the mirror. Like that. I really feel like it would definitely go on better with the smaller blending brush, but you know, it's alright. Let me clean those brushes today. Just forgive me, I am looking into the mirror. I am going to try to grab another brush really quickly because this is really hard to do when you're just trying to get into a precise area of the eyelid. So give me 1 minute, let me just grab what I need. Actually, I won't even need to pause. I think I put some brushes over here. That definitely won't work. This is a pencil brush. This is the Luxie 217 pencil brush. It's also really not the correct brush to be using, but it's better than the large shader brush I was using by Luxie. So we're just going to try to do it. We're just going to try to make it work. And you really want to make sure you're tapping out the excess product. And I'm just going to tap. And I will blend this out in just a moment. So I'm going to get a little bit more because I want to put some on the inner corner here. And it's not really going on as smoothly, but that's my fault. It's fine. And you really need to get a large shader brush now. And I just want to blend this out a little bit. Just going to do it like a very light hand. And I'll be right back. I want to see if I can find another brush to help blend this out Give me one moment. Okay, I just quickly cleaned my Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. This is one I really need, so I just cleaned it really quickly with some water and soap. And we're just going to use that to kind of blend it out a little bit. And I'm just tapping. And give me 1 minute. I'm just going to do one more thing. Alright, I had to just blend that a little bit better off camera because the mirror that I'm using here is really not the greatest. It is looking a little bit dark, but we are going to try to blend that out more. I do want to get that large blending brush to see if I can help blend this out a little bit better, and I'll be right back. Alright, I did use the large blending brush, kind of blend that out, and we're going to blend this a little bit more. Still going in with the light hand. And all I did is I put a little bit on the outer corner and a little bit on the inner corner. And we're going to put something really shimmery here. I think I will definitely be dipping into a different palette that has a shimmery shade. I think I know the palette that I want to use. But first, I want to go ahead and get this other eye done. It's tapping. Let me go ahead and grab the other palette that I want to use for the shimmery shade here in the middle. I almost dropped this. That happens to me a lot. It comes really close to dropping palettes, and you know, thankfully I've never actually, maybe once I maybe dropped one, but this nearly fell. Give me 1 minute. Okay, let me just do this, and I'm going to share with you the palette I'm going to use for a shimmery shade to put right in the middle. And let me grab my other brush so we can blend that out. Alright. Now I just want to confirm that the shimmery shade I'm going to be using is what I definitely want to be using. So I kind of reached for the Revolution Affinity, Forever Flawless Affinity palette. And I was thinking maybe to do a little shimmer here with the shade Bliss. I don't know. I'm just going to swatch a little bit. This is what Bliss looks like. You've seen me use that shade a trillion times. I'm also thinking of the shade here, Affinity, but I'm not really sure if that's more of a creamier look, if that's more pink. No, that's too pink. So we're going to go in with the shade Bliss, which is that one right there. Hopefully, just looking in the mirror here, hopefully it's not going to make it look too dark. But we're just going to go for it and see how it goes. So I'm just looking, I don't really have anything else in this palette that I could use, so we're just going to go with it. So I'm going to pick it up with my finger. Just like that. You can take a brush, wet the brush, and use that too. Which I think I might do, because give me a second. I just want to try it. This is how it's looking. It is sharp, a little bit dark, but I'm going to fix it up in a moment off camera. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little shimmer on this eye. Just using my finger again. I was going to wet a brush, but I don't have any water near me, so I figured, and I also don't have a lot of time because I'm getting ready to go out to lunch. So, but like I said, you can wet a brush and the shimmer will just come out a little bit more pigmented if you wanted to. Okay, give me 1 moment. I just need to fix up a little bit some of the mess I made, and I'll be right back to finish this eye look. So I just use a little concealer so I can clean up the mess over here. Concealer really cleans up whatever messes you make and you fall out. It really helps. Alright. I am going to take my large shader brush here and just blend a little more, and that is it. And I need to get my little brush here for my eyeliner, so I'm going to quickly grab that, and we're going to finish off doing a little liner on the lower lid. Okay, So I am still using the Revolution Forever Flawless Affinity palette. And I'm going to start off by using a little bit of the shade Moment, which is this white shade right here. And just put some right here on the lower lid. And I'm now going to go into the shade Connect, which is just darker brown shade here. A lot of people use like eyeshadow pencils or liners. I don't really like that. I prefer just a little shadow underneath my eye. We need some blush. I'm going to go finish up the rest of my makeup off camera, and I'll be back with the final look. See you in a moment. So here is the final look. Pull my hair back, view from the side. Very easy look to do. Give you a little up close for the eyes. It's a very easy, very nice looking brown neutral look. A little pop of that shimmer that you all know that I really love, because I love a good shimmer. I love when my eyes, my lovely hooded eyes, and I have a little shimmer. It just helps to make my eyes look a little bit bigger. So I really like that. And that is my look using the LauraGeller You're a Natural palette. And if you're 50 and older, you can do this. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, consider giving it a thumbs up. Consider smashing that subscribe button if you haven't yet. I would love to have you as part of my beauty YouTube fam. So definitely consider clicking on that subscribe button. I wanted to show you guys really quickly, because I did post all over my social media about this LA Colors gel lip liner. It had plastic around it, and I wasn't sure if I could sharpen this without ruining it. Well, I sharpened it. I decided just to take a chance. I mean, this was only $2, so I decided just to sharpen it and see what happens. If it's ruined, okay, at least I know. You can sharpen this with a sharpener. And I feel really foolish because I didn't know that. I really thought because of the plastic that was on this, that it wouldn't work. It would just break. But I'm just letting you know, in case you are also curious, if you have a lip liner that has like a plastic thingy on top, you can sharpen it. So I wanted to share that with you guys. This video will be going up today. It is Saturday, so be on the lookout. I will be uploading this video later tonight, and I will be certain to share some photos and some swatches of these shades. They're so stunning. And as always, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.